Something major is changing in Britain right now, and almost no one is talking about it. While the public watches elections and headlines, real power is quietly shifting behind the scenes, without debates, without votes, and without most people even noticing. Welcome to Power and Policy UK, your go-to channel for the latest insights into Britain's politics, policies, and power shifts. Stay informed, stay ahead. Something significant is happening in Britain right now, and most people haven't even noticed it yet. While headlines focus on elections, party leaders, and daily political drama, a quieter shift of power is taking place behind closed doors, one that could reshape how the UK is governed for years to come. Over the past year, a series of policy changes and administrative decisions have steadily moved influence away from Parliament and closer to unelected bodies, regulators, and centralized authorities. These changes aren't being announced with bold press conferences or emergency debates. Instead, they're happening through updated guidance, secondary legislation, and new oversight frameworks that rarely make front-page news. One of the most striking developments is the growing role of regulators in areas that directly affect everyday life, from banking and pensions to energy pricing, digital surveillance, and public services. Decisions that once required open parliamentary votes are increasingly being handled by independent agencies, often with limited public scrutiny. Supporters argue this makes governance faster and more efficient. Critics warn it reduces democratic accountability. At the same time, local councils are quietly losing control over key powers. Budget restrictions, central funding conditions, and national policy mandates have left many local authorities implementing decisions they had little say in creating. This has sparked concerns that local democracy is being hollowed out, even as responsibility for outcomes remains at the local level. Another shift is happening in the way emergency powers and national security policies are being normalized. Measures introduced as temporary responses to crises are now becoming permanent features of governance. From data sharing agreements to expanded monitoring capabilities, these policies are being embedded into everyday systems, often with minimal public debate. What makes this power shift especially important is its long-term impact. These aren't policies that disappear with a change of government. Once authority moves away from elected institutions, it's rarely returned. Future governments may find themselves managing systems they no longer fully control. The question facing Britain isn't just who wins the next election, but who actually holds power when the cameras are off. Because the most influential decisions shaping the country's future may not be made on the Commons floor, but in quiet offices signed into effect without most people ever realizing. If this trend continues, Britain's political landscape could look very different by the end of the decade, and by the time it becomes headline news, the shift may already be complete. Thanks for watching Power and Policy UK. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the latest updates shaping Britain's future.